Let's go ahead and get started. For this class, you will need a yoga brick. Today's class is really centered around the side body, so we're going to be doing some warm-ups with half moon and moving into triangle pose as well. The side body is really, I think, neglected a little bit in yoga class unless you really think about it. There are certain postures that target it, but in a well-rounded flow, sometimes the side body gets diminished. And it's really important structural, foundational muscles there to support opening, back bends, inversions, and the like. So let's pay attention to it and open it up. A lot of the postures too that we'll be doing are about lengthening the side body. So you'll hear me throw around the word utthita a little bit, which means to extend. It's Sanskrit for extension. And when we get to that part of the pose in triangle, I'll walk you through that. We're going to start with a traditional sun salutation A at a slower pace. So coming up to the top of the mat, hands at the heart. Shoulders up, back, and down, engaging the core, reaching up to the crown of the head. Inhale, reaching up and back. Slightly gaze up at the thumbs, part the air, and exhale, diving down into forward fold. Bend the knees if you feel a little bit tight here. Inhale, lift halfway, step back to downward facing dog. Soft knees. Inhale, transfer the weight forward into the hands, plank pose, drop the knees. Let's do our soft vinyasa across the ankles, lift through the heart, twist to the left. Inhale to center, twist to the right. And exhale back to downward facing dog. Walking the feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, folding. Inhale, we rise all the way up, arms lift to the sky, palms unite, and exhale to the heart. Second round, inhale, lifting up. Part the air, hinge at the waist, pull that navel in as you dive down, forward fold, stepping back, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. This time we're going to make it a little more challenging. Inchworm. We drop the knees to the floor, and you're going to lower your chest, your heart, right down in between the thumbs. Straighten out the legs, and inhale, coming up to baby cobra. For baby cobra, we hover the hands here, pushing down with the pubic bone, down with the tops of the feet. Shoulders are back, away from the ears. Perfect. Take another breath in. Exhale, curl the toes, and either go right back to down dog if you have that upper body strength. Otherwise, take a little detour in child's pose before coming on up into down dog. Walk the feet forward on the inhalation, keeping the knees soft. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rising all the way up to standing. Gaze up, palms unite, and exhale to the heart. Third round, inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Relax the back of the neck. Inhale, step back to downward facing dog. Come forward again on the next inhalation, and knees, chest, chin again. Inchworm, lowering down, elbows right in next to the side body. Slide the legs away, ground through the pelvis, roll up now into full cobra. Elbows are bent. If you find the shoulders sneaking up on you, slowly roll them down. Heart is reaching forward. Legs are active. Sometimes it's too much on the back, so come on down and try your baby cobra again and really make sure this feels solid. Exhale, either going right back to down dog or again, take a little detour. Child's pose to down dog. Exhale. Then walk it up on the inhalation. Add in a pike, hands to the shins. Exhale, fold. We rise. Inhale all the way up. Knees soft as you come up. Engage through the core. And exhale to the heart. Let's take that one more time. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Hands to the shin. Lift halfway. Pike. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale as you float forward to plank. Lower the knees, chest, and chin on an exhalation. Slide the legs away and either baby cobra or full cobra for 3 deep breaths. Feet are pressing down and reaching away. Opposite direction as the heart reaching forward. Another modification I want to show you is Sphinx pose, and you can just lower the elbows. It's a beautiful, relaxing example of a back bend. One more deep breath. We held it for a little longer than 3, but hopefully the arms are feeling nice and awake now. Exhale, lower down. Go right back to down dog. This time, challenge yourself. Exhale, audible sigh. Walking forward. Take your feet mat distance apart. Bend the knees generously. Grab your elbows and dangle here. Forward fold. Ragdoll soft through the body. Shake the head, yes. Shake it, no. Shake it, yes again. Super relaxed. Bend the knees, flat back. Inhale as you come all the way up. Full breath in, palms unite, and exhale, bring it to the heart. Let's come to the back of the mat. Let's play around with our warrior poses here. Warrior 1 or Virabhadrasana 1. We're going to step the right foot forward and come onto the ball of your back left foot. Imagine you're squishing some grapes in between the toes of your back foot. So smush those grapes, wedge it back there as far as you can. Right knee, we want to bring it forward so that it's directly over the ankle. So if you feel like you're in too deep of a lunge, just step that back foot up. Your right hip is pulling backward. Left hip is coming forward a little bit in an effort to square up the hips. Core is engaged as always. Shoulders rolled up, back, and down. And let's just reach your arms down to the earth for the moment here. And reach, breathe. Head is reaching up, chin is parallel to the earth. Fingers reaching down, belly engaged. Maybe you're able to sink in a little bit deeper here. Right hip pulling back just a smidgen, left hip going forward. Breathe. On the next inhalation, reach the fingers forwards and up toward the sky. Shoulders will want to rise up on you, but relax them down. Breathe. Warrior 1 here. Virabhadrasana 1. Full inhale. And then exhale, take the hands down, frame the front foot, step back to your plank pose, and either that soft vinyasa from earlier, or if you want a little more challenge, you drop the knees, chest and chin down, sliding into that full cobra. Meet me back in downward facing dog. Let out an audible sigh. Walk your hands back to meet the feet, folding at the rear of the mat. Soften the knees and let's rise up on the inhalation. Tadasana, mountain pose. Exhale to the heart. Feet together, let's step the left foot forward this time. Preparing for warrior 1 on the other side. Front knee over front ankle. Squishing those imaginary grapes to bring that leg back, getting some extension, lowering down. Core is engaged. Left hip is going backward here as your right hip is slightly being pulled forward to square up the hips, squaring up the chest. Arms are reaching down, strong arms. Crown of the head is reaching up, breathing. On an inhalation, begin to reach the fingers forwards and up, overhead. Shoulders are relaxed and deep inhale, deep exhale. The posture is alive, full expression, yet we're soft through the face, soft through the toes. One more breath in. And exhale, plant the hands, framing it around the front foot. Step back to your plank pose, lower down as you exhale. Inhale, Cobra, Bhujangasana, active legs. Exhale, we lower. Take yourself back to downward facing dog. Let out an audible sigh. Walk your hands back again toward the feet, folding at the rear of the mat. Relax the head, relax your neck. And we'll come up on the inhale, engaging the core to protect the back. Hands to the heart. Let's explore Warrior Two with an opening up into triangle or trikonasana. Right foot is going to step forward. So I'm going to change position just so you can see the front of my body. We're going to step the right foot forward. I'm going to take the brick and bring it up toward the upper right-hand corner of the mat. We'll need that in just a little bit. Warrior One, first. Knee over ankle, hips are squared up, left hip going forward, right hip going back. Strong reach for that back heel. Inhale, arms lift. Warrior Two, you're going to drop that back heel. Align the front foot with that back foot. So if you had a piece of chalk and you took the chalk and you drew a line from the front heel, it would meet with the arc of that back foot. That's good alignment there. Knee drops, again, knee over ankle. Arms, T position. Shoulders relax. Palms facing down. Your left shoulder and left hip will want to creep forward on you a little bit, but try to be conscientious of that and let it move backward. Straighten out that front leg, relax the arms. Grab a hold of your yoga brick in the right hand. Reaching out. First thing is that utthita, which means to lengthen or stretch. I'm going to reach my right hand forward. At the same time, my left hip is moving backward. This is the utthita right here, the extension you want. If you need to, put a little bend in that front knee, not a big deal. And then exhale. Right hand comes down on the inside of that leg. Good. Left arm is up. Every time you inhale, you're reaching out through the crown of the head. Utthita, finding that length. Beautiful. And then as you exhale, you're rolling that top hip back. You're rolling and stacking the top shoulder back. Shoulder over shoulder, hip over hip, wrist over wrist. Everything is aligned, making this amazing geometric shape. If it's okay on the neck, look up. Feels bad on the neck, no worries. Come down. Hi, Frankie. Frankie's joined us today. Shoulders back and down, away from the ears. Okay, so coming up, we're going to use our core. Grab a hold of that imaginary rope with your left hand. Put a little bend in your right knee. Inhale, come up strong. Release. Pivot the feet. We're going to do the same thing now on the other side. Left foot is forward. Find that Warrior One posture, Virabhadrasana 1. Back heel rotates down, opening up to the right. Virabhadrasana 2. Line up your feet so that if you had that chalk, you could draw a line from the heel and it would hit the arch of the back of the foot. That's perfect alignment. And you can always angle up your back toes a little, like 45 degrees or so, leaning or pushing into the outside edge of that foot. Coming on into the lunge, knee stacked over ankle, arms lift into the T position, palms down, breathing. Straightening out the front leg. Grab a hold of that brick. It's in the left hand. Perfect. Straightening out that leg. If you want, bring in that back foot a little bit. It might make the triangle pose feel less stressful on the hamstring. First thing, utthita, we lengthen. Inhale, reaching forward through the left hand. Right hip is reaching backward. Find that counter stretch. As long as you can, micro bend in the front knee is fine. Inhale, exhale, let's rotate. Hold that length, try not to shrink back down in the spine. Wrist over wrist, shoulder over shoulder. And as you exhale, rolling that right hip back. If you need to, grab the hip. Push back. Feel yourself rolling through that pelvis. Good. Reaching out through the crown of the head. Strong lines of energy here. Even digging into the left big toe. Looking up is okay. Looking down is fine. Whatever feels better. Perhaps you even close the eyes here and enjoy the breath. One more easy breath. Let's come up, grab a hold of that imaginary rope. Bend the front knee. Inhale, let your abs pull you up. And exhale, point the toesies straight ahead. Forward fold down. I'm going to use my brick here to bring the floor to me as I fold. If you got the flexibility, put your head right on that brick. Give yourself a little resting point. Reach out and grab the outsides of the feet or the ankles. Some of you might be able to go deeper. You can lower the brick or no brick at all. Relaxing the back of the neck. A little modification here is if you're feeling really tight in your hamstrings, instead of leaning so much into the heels, shift the weight forward so that you're more toward the balls of the feet. And that should take some of the tension out of your hamstrings. Breathing. One more breath. Soften your knees generously. Inhale, bear pose, arms open up into a T position. If we were to straighten the legs here, it'd be called jackknife, but that's pretty intense for the hamstrings. So let's stay in bear pose. Bear is a wide-legged stance, almost like goddess squat, but we're hinged forward, engaging through the core. Inhale, let's lift and straighten the legs all the way up overhead. Palms unite, close the eyes, and allow the thumbs to come to heart center. Let's add in a balancing pose from standing Trikonasana. Find something that you can gaze at, corner of a painting or up at the ceiling to help you with balance. That is your drishti or your focal spot. We've shifted all the weight onto the right leg. Go ahead and bring that left foot up to ankle, calf muscle, or over the knee and into the inner thigh. Just don't rest right on the knee. That's not good for the knee. Above or below is better. That hip will want to sink into it and lean into it. It's a tendency of us to sort of take advantage of the hip that way, but we want to strengthen. So we want to pull that hip in and align. Core engaged, pushing down with the foot, reaching through the crown of the head, hands at the heart to begin. And breathe. Branches of the tree extend slowly up in any expression you want. High V, palms together, anything that feels good here. And allowing for all of those micro movements as your body fights for balance. As it's fighting, relax the mind, breathe, relax your toesies. Trust that you got this. And if you fall out, no big deal. Be graceful about it, be chill about it, and just pop back into it. As many times as you need to. Palms unite. Really slowly. Lower it down. Release the foot. Shake it out. Let's get ready for the other side. If you had a really crazy day, balancing poses just don't come off well. If you've had a pretty calm day and you're feeling very centered, you're probably balancing like a ninja, like perfect, spot-on balance. But either way, don't get down on yourself. Just roll with it. There's always tomorrow to be better at something you're practicing. So whatever you tried on one side, try it on the other. Remember, there's a tendency to lean into that hip, bring it back, core engaged, and then find that length. We're reaching up. Balance is found by reaching for it. It's not going to come to you. You got to go to it. Inhale. Oh, we started hands at the heart. Find your balance. Relax your toes. If I didn't say that yet already. Little bend in the knees is fine. Tree pose. So like the tree, we have to be flexible here. Even if a wind comes and blows us around, we don't break, we bend, we yield to the wind. Inhale. Extend those branches. Any expression that feels joyful. Good. Allow those palms to unite and slowly lower. Release. Shake it out. Good. Shake it out real good. And then let's come down to seated. We'll take a very simple cross-legged twist here. So sitting on the floor, cross the legs. Inhale, we lift up through the arms. Part the air as you twist to the left. Right hand to the left knee. And your left hand's behind you like a kickstand. Inhale, we grow taller. Exhale, twist. Inhale, taller. Exhale, twist. Close the eyes. Bring your attention inward. One more breath. On the next inhale, slowly unwind and lift the arms up. Exhale, part the air and twist the other way. Being mindful of your tendency to lean one way or the other. Try to be even on both sit bones. Lengthen on your inhale, exhale, twist. Lengthen on your inhale, exhale, twist. Close your eyes. Notice if you're forcing anywhere in the body, and if you find those areas, soften there. Breathe into it. One more breath. And on the next inhalation, slowly unwind, lift the arms up, and unite the palms. Exhale, bringing it down into the heart. Inviting an invitation of strength and courage into the mind and into your heart. You can handle anything that comes your way. Remind yourself of that right now. You are limitless. You are perfect. You are strong. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.